The next morning, Aniruddha walked to Chanakya's ashram with a heavy heart. As soon as he saw the great teacher, he bowed his head and said, "Master, I have made a terrible mistake. I chose the wrong friends. Can I still change my future?" Chanakya looked at him with calm eyes and replied, "Every person makes mistakes, but only the brave have the courage to admit them and walk away from them." Those words gave Aniruddha hope. For the first time in many days, he believed his life could still be saved. That very day he decided to end his friendship with Rudra, Vikram, and Keta, and forever. He stopped meeting them. He stopped answering their calls. He focused only on honest work. Days passed peacefully, but bad company rarely lets go so easily. One evening, Rudra appeared outside Aniruddha's workplace. He smiled coldly. "So, you think you're better than us now?" Aniruddha answered calmly. "No, I simply don't want to live a dishonest life." Rudra stepped closer. "You know too much about us. If you leave, you'll regret it." Without saying another word, Rudra walked away. But his threat stayed in Aniruddha's mind. A few days later, a wealthy merchant reported that a bag of gold coins had been stolen. The entire marketplace was in chaos. Suddenly someone shouted, "I saw Aniruddha with those 3 men a few nights ago." Within seconds people began whispering. Some looked at him with suspicion. Others called him a thief. No one asked for the truth. No one wanted to hear his explanation. Aniruddha stood silently. He realized something painful. One wrong friendship had destroyed years of honesty and trust. Broken and hopeless, he returned to Chanakya. After listening carefully, Chanakya handed him a piece of clean white cloth. "Throw this into the mud," he said. Aniruddha obeyed. The cloth became completely dirty. "Now wash it." He washed it again and again and again. Most of the mud disappeared, but several stains remained. Chanakya looked at him and said, "Character is like this white cloth. Once it falls into the mud of bad company, it can be cleaned, but the stains take time to disappear." Aniruddha understood the lesson immediately. Trust once broken is difficult to rebuild. From that day forward he worked harder than ever before. He helped elderly people cross the streets. He carried water for tired workers. He gave food to hungry children. He expected nothing in return. Slowly people began seeing the real Aniruddha again. Some even apologized for judging him too quickly. His reputation slowly started to recover. But Rudra and his friends couldn't accept that. Late one night, the 3 men stood outside Aniruddha's house. Rudra spoke first. "This is your last chance. Come with us tonight. After that, we'll leave you alone forever." Aniruddha looked directly into his eyes. "My answer is no. I will never walk the path of dishonesty again." Rudra's smile disappeared. He whispered, "Then tomorrow morning, your life will change forever." The 3 men vanished into the darkness. That night Aniruddha couldn't sleep. He knew something terrible was about to happen. At sunrise the city bells began ringing. The royal treasury had been robbed. Soldiers rushed through every street. People gathered in fear. Moments later a royal guard arrived with shocking news. One of the captured thieves has named Aniruddha as part of the crime. Aniruddha's heart sank. He had done nothing. Yet once again his past had returned to punish him. The soldiers marched toward his house. Just as they arrived, another familiar figure appeared. Chanakya. Calm, fearless, wise as always. He looked at Aniruddha and said, "Do not fear when truth is on your side. Today truth itself will speak." Would Chanakya be able to prove Aniruddha's innocence? Would the real criminals finally be exposed? Or would an innocent man pay the price for choosing the wrong friends? Find out in the final episode. If this story inspired you, please like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs to hear this lesson.